Welcome back to Up North at 4. Throughout the winter, you get to see plenty of footage from our local high school hockey stars around the area. But it doesn't start in high school. It starts right here with the youth kids. And today we're joined by 9 Rhinelander youth hockey players across 3 different age groups, all of whom will be competing in various state tournaments throughout the next few weeks. Right here in the back here, we have our 14U Bantam players who will be taking on the state's best this weekend. After that, our 12U Pee-wees on the end here will get their crack at state, and especially for them, they'll be playing in Rhinelander in a couple weeks, and then wrapping it up 2 weeks later, the young guns right here in front, our 10U Squirts. We're going to start with the older kids. You guys are playing this weekend. How excited are we to be playing state?
Pretty excited.
Yeah. That's all you got?
Yep.
All right, well, you guys, a lot of work goes into this. How long has this season been going? How long have you guys been playing together as a team with these guys?
We've been playing since October, I think.
And you guys, obviously, as a group, have played a lot of games this season. All leads up to this. Talk about kind of the road it's been. How did we make our way to the state tournament?
We had a lot of games, and we've been working on a lot of other skills and drills and stuff to get us ready for this weekend.
And lastly, to our final player down on the end here, the state's best. How fun is it to compete against the best kids from the area and around the state?
Well, it's really fun to compete against the kids, and I just like that level of competition that we're going to play this weekend.
And lastly, you guys, when it comes to the high school, that's the next step. How much, especially at your age, or your coach is getting you guys ready, for the high school level? Whoever wants to answer this one.
Very prepared.
Very prepared.
All
right.
Good job.
So our 14U guys, they'll be on the ice this weekend competing in the state tournament. Best of luck, guys. I'm sure you'll represent. We're going to move over here to our 12U Pee-wees. Now, you guys in a couple weeks get to play at home. We'll start in the back here. How exciting is it to be able to host the state tournament?
Pretty exciting.
And, you guys, a lot of teams coming in. How much of your coach is really stressing, defending the home ice when the state's best roll in?
A lot.
And, how exciting is it, we'll go back to you, just to play in the state tournament? A lot of teams coming to Rhinelander, and you guys get a chance to play against all of them.
I'm really happy that we made it into this, because we haven't been a very good season this year.
All right, well, when you get to state, and we'll end it here, how are we looking to do? A lot of good teams coming in. What's the game plan? How are the coaches getting you guys ready, to take on the state's best?
We're going to try to do our best.
All right, well, these guys will be in Rhinelander in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but the weekend after. We wish you both the best of luck. And lastly, the young guns, the big 3 up in front here. Elijah, we'll start with you. I know you're more than excited to answer these questions. Talk about the season so far, and how have you guys gotten your way to the state tournament?
Yeah, it's been pretty good games, and working hard.
All right, you got 2 teammates with you. I'll move back over to these guys. It all starts, you guys are the young guns. How long have we'll start with you in the middle here. How long have you been skating? You guys are now playing, I assume, a couple of years now, but when did hockey start for you?
When I was 4 years old.
4 years old. So you've been playing, what, six years now? So it starts young, and then we'll go back to these guys quickly. How long have you guys been playing?
6 years.
I've been playing for 6 years.
6 years. So you guys started when you were?
I think 6.
Yeah, it starts young for these kids. We got one more young man here in the front. How excited are we to play in the state tournament?
A lot.
How much? Elaborate for me.
1,000.
This kid is fired up. I would not want to get in this young man's path in a couple weeks. Well, guys, you guys are the future. Whether you guys want to believe it or not, it all starts here at the youth level. We got 3 very talented teams here. We wish you guys the best of luck this weekend. You two, make sure to represent the home ice in a couple weeks. You young guns, Elijah. But you guys represent well in a couple weeks, and we're going to have your coaches on after this. But it's really about you guys. You guys are the players. You guys are the ones that make it happen. So we wish you guys the best of luck. We're going to have the coaches of these young athletes on when we come back from the break.